This is Don at howtoairbrush.com, Airbrush Technique magazine. In this little quick video, I'm going to show you how to fix a bent needle to get you through your airbrush project. This isn't a long-term fix by any means, but if you bend your needle while you're airbrushing, there's an easy way to fix it until you can get a new replacement needle. I bent this needle on purpose just to show you how easily it is to fix. All you need is 2/4. First, you bend your needle. Make sure that you pull it out the front of the airbrush and not the back of the airbrush, because if you drag your bent needle through all the seals in the airbrush, chances are real good you're gonna ruin the seals. So you want to take the head of the airbrush off and pull the needle out the front. And when you get it back straight again, you can put it in the back. That's no problem. But to get a bent needle out of an airbrush, you want to pull it out the front. What you want to do is just take 2/4 or anything similar over in Europe, and you want to put the needle between the 2/4 and press on the quarters. And as you pull the needle out, you want to spin it. And you can see, even with that first pass, hopefully you can see, even with that first pass, it's fairly straight. A lot straighter than it was when I started. So just continue doing that. You put the needle between 2/4, you squeeze the quarters. As you pull the needle out, you rotate the needle and pull it out between the 2/4. Once you have the needle straight to your liking, or as straight as you can get it, you're good to go. But again, this is just a temporary fix. Once you bend the tip of a needle, you're sort of sunk. But this will get you through your airbrush project, and it'll get you through till you can get a new needle. Now if you have a little burr on the end of the needle, after this, you can take a fine stone like you use to sharpen knives and whatnot, and just take the burr off with the fine stone. Don't go crazy with it. You don't want to deform the needle so that it doesn't fit in the air nozzle nicely anymore. So if you're in the middle of an airbrush project, you drop your airbrush or whatever and bend the needle. The 2/4 work good to fix it until you can get a new needle, new tip. After you've gotten the needle straight as you can get it, you can put it back in the back of the airbrush. I usually use a little bit of super lube from Medea, or you can get this spray gun lube, spray equipment, or spray gun lube at any auto paint store, and it works well too. I've been using it for 15 years and never had a problem with it. So you put a little lube on your needle, insert it in the back, push it all the way until you feel it just seating the tip. I usually spin mine a little to make sure it's seating correctly in the tip. Tighten the chucking nut, put your handle back on, and you're good to go. So if you're in the middle of an airbrush project, you drop your airbrush or whatever and you bend the needle, a quick fix is 2/4 trick. A quick fix for getting a little nub off the end of the needle is a very fine grinding stone. And I hope you found this helpful. There is a printed version of this little video on how to airbrush. You can print off if you like. It shows you how to use the 2/4 in the written version. This is Don at How to Airbrush, Airbrush Technique magazine. Until next time, it's just paint.